Warriors fans, news is coming thick and fast. Trades, the draft is today, free agency, Klay Thompson, Paul George, whatever it may be. And in the middle of all of it, the team has the mindset to drop new uniforms. Here in Warriors Digest, we give you all the Warriors news, everything in Golden State land. So we're going to go over instant reaction review their new uniforms. Let's get into it. Randy Silver here, Warriors Digest. 14% of you subscribed. Thank you. If you're not, you're missing out on getting notified on daily, at this point, multiple episodes a day. Warriors Land. Don't miss anything. Subscribe. Paul George is not in this video, but he could be wearing this new uniform next year if the trade rumors become true. Here it is. What do you all think? Black, gold, slick. I like it. I'm a fan. I'm a big black guy. You probably see on this I wear a lot of black jerseys, or black shirts, excuse me. I have the gold jerseys up, but I like this as black. And we're going to dive into the parts of it. So you see right here, W, the new logo. It almost looks like the Commanders, Washington Commanders, a football logo. The W here makes a bold impact. It makes a bold impact, highlighting the Bay Bridge, which unites Bay Area communities. So we're going to dive into, like, where is that on the uniform? So the W, the secondary logo, a new golden W stylized as a basketball hoop. So yeah, you can see right there. It looks like a hoop, and inside you got the nets. You got 3 nets, a hoop. I get it. I see it. Creative. Colorway. A bold black and gray with hints of iconic Warriors blue and gold. So the blue, you see at their waistline, they got the blue Warriors logo. You got the gold in the Golden State 24, the Jumpman logo, Rakuten. The blue is the stripe down the side, through the middle, you see right there. It's a sloping cable. Represents the Bay Bridge and connects the jersey with the shorts. So how a bridge connects East Bay to San Francisco Peninsula. You also got the bridge connecting Marin County, Golden Gate Bridge, of course, down the San Francisco Peninsula again. But this says Bay Bridge. So in terms of Warriors land, connecting Oakland with San Francisco. Bridge texture mimics the inner wires of cables that support the Bay Bridge. Cool. Okay. Continue on. Small part. You really can't see it. Brandon Pajemski repping the jersey. Looks pretty good. Second angle. Again, looks pretty good. Looks fresh. Scale 1 to 10. Probably give it like an 8. Let's show you again. 8, 9. I'm a fan of it. I wish the golden was a little bit more like bold, but I would definitely buy this. It's also noteworthy that Brandon is repping it. Would they put a player in their marketing campaign all over social media? It's all over Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, you name it. If they're going to trade him, maybe that would be a bad marketing tool because you probably would have to redo everything. So maybe it's a sign that Brandon is not going anywhere. They could have gone to Mike Dunleavy Jr. and said, who's not being traded? Who's on this team next year? Could have said Steph. Could have said Brandon. So, I'm just picking straws here. But it's something to be aware of. Maybe it's a sign that Brandon wouldn't be on the move, and they've said that they don't want to trade him, so it makes sense. They like this young core. So they unveiled their new Statement Edition uniform and secondary logo, and this is what we're going over. What do the Warriors say? Senior Vice President of Marketing Amanda Chin, quote, "We have the ability to redesign our Statement Edition uniform every 3 years. We wanted to take full advantage of this unique opportunity. Aligning the launch of our secondary logo with our 24-25 Statement Edition uniform allowed us to highlight a new part of our core identity in a bold, exciting way." Let's go back again. I can see it being bold, stands out, the black, exciting. They did the cool thing with the bridge, the purple, the W. I get it. The Warriors are widely considered to have the greatest shooting backcourt in the game's history, said Gould, who designed the logo for SG&P Design. The new logo represents the team's renowned style of play by combining a W for Warriors with a net symbolizing three-point shooting. The monogram is designed to resemble a basketball net and rim, with the slight arch in the W giving the impression of a ball dropping through the net. Okay, let's look at this again. So let's go to this W. So you can see Look at the top of the W. It looks like a rim. Okay, we got that. So then W for Warriors. We got it right there, straightforward. 3, the net for three-point shooting. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I get it. Good idea. In basketball net and the rim, we talked about with a slight arch in the W, giving the pressure on the ball dropping through the net. Yeah, I can see that. A slight arch. Very, very small, but I get where they're coming from with it. So they got creative with it. And this is the type of thing, when you're in a sports organization, you get a chance to revitalize the uniform. You go back old school. Here, they chose to go new school and represent the Bay Area and make it cool. And people are going to be buying new jerseys like the stuff you see right there. The question also is, what is social media thing? Are they happy with these uniforms or are they not? I've seen, overall, people are liking it. They like the color scheme. They think the gimmick of what is going on is a little bit gimmicky. Sorry for using the word twice. But it's good. I mean, we've worn the black jerseys before, especially for Chinese heritage. They have the black ones. I'm personally a fan of these gold ones right here the most. Blue one's okay. White one's okay. But I really like the Warriors in the gold. I think it's the most classic. I think especially when you go back to the Royal Cool days when everybody was wearing the yellow and gold shirts, it was wild. It was so loud. It was so much fun to see on television and be in person. Those days in San Francisco are not happening anymore, which, it sucks. Like, I get it. You priced out some of those fans. You're not in Oakland anymore. You're in San Francisco. You got a lot of tourists coming through. It's a different game. But those games were the best. Maybe they're trying to get back to that vibe with this uniform in terms of trying to bring the Bay in. Obviously, they don't want to forget their Oakland roots. But I think it's also just kind of hard to make the atmosphere in Chase Center. It's a totally different environment. The team's different back then. The team's different now. To be able to drop this on draft day, in the middle of all the trade rumors, all the free agency stuff going on, it's pretty bold. They could have done this at any point during the playoffs, before this week, next week. They chose to do it on draft day. Some good buzz, some good PR campaign right there. We know the news is happening with Klay Thompson. We know the news that's happening with Chris Paul. We know GP2 is staying with the team. We know Looney is staying with the team. Maybe, boom, they become trade baits, but their contracts are with us. That was a big thing we talked about. Now we know new uniforms. Not something you probably expected to see on draft day. I put out the video about the draft, the 4 players I think that we could get, who will be there. We've been talking about Paul George. Is he going to come? Klay Thompson will be giving you all the updates on what's happening. So there's a lot happening in Warriors Digest land. I thank you for being with us. I'm curious at your thoughts. I would love to see the comments. What do you think about these uniforms? Are you stoked on it? Does it make the statement? Does it make the boldness that you're hoping for? Does it make an impact you're hoping for? Would you buy this uniform? Would you not? Would you wear it? I would love to hear all that and more. And of course, please subscribe to Warriors Digest so you don't miss anything coming out of Warriors land, because draft is today, free agency starts this weekend, and we're going to be breaking all the biggest news for you.